Welcome back, fellow armchair generals. This is Gamer1745 here with my continuing playthrough of Kaiserreich on the Hearts of Iron 4 engine. Okay, well, we got to look at a few things here. We have not enough stuff. Okay, one of the reasons we don't have enough stuff is we're making more units, and we pumped out some of the units a bit early. We'll move those to 1, so we'll finish with them. They got a lot of their stuff already, so it might be better to unbuild some of these units and put their stuff into the frontline units, but we're not going to do that just yet. Now we're also going to come over here and look at what we got a lot of. Well, we got a few medium tanks, but we're not using any. Lots of light. We're down lots of light tanks, but anything we're up motorized, we've got more trucks or whatever than we need, and we're not using any. So what we're going to do is we're going to come over here, and because I do want to have more motorized type units, so we're going to reduce that down. Now we also need more steel and more tungsten, so let's see what we can do for steel here. Yeah, I think Germany would be a good bet for that. And tungsten. Portugal's our current importation path. Looking, just seeing if we have the Russian Republic. Kingdom of the Ukraine. Now looks like they only have 8 tungsten. Don Kuban. They can only give us 5. Well, let's spread this out a little bit, see if we can get 8 from Russia. Okay. Now, it looks like we have some free military. Well, yeah, we reduced down our trucks by 1. We're going to make more, well, you see that it's sort of 5 at a time right now with that, but we could also use anti-tank and artillery. So let's up our artillery by 1 factory there. Now we are constructing more military factories, which is good. Okay, that is good. I know that was an exciting start to the episode. Okay, we are currently, well, about ready to take this from Alphonse. So let's shove in another infantry division from there, and another 2, 3, let's make it 3 from here. Okay, so we're pushing in there. Oh, come on. Ringo, get some of your other units in that battle. Throw in another armored unit. Okay, now you know, we could hit here with a lot of divisions. So let's do that. See if we can take, what is Parma? Yeah. See if we can take Parma. Now down here in Greece, where we've been doing actually fairly well. Okay, Let's see, there are my puppets. Okay, so let's request some forces. We'll leave them with some. Let's go with for 6. Okay, very good. You gave us 6. Now, who's the general in charge down here? This guy. Okay.
Achtung! Achtung!
Even the militia unit is useful. Let's see if much useful. Yeah, lots of militia. But like we're containing these guys here with that militia unit. They are useful, so let's just see if we have any non-militia sitting on any ports. Well, let's put you to there for the moment. How good is this? Oh, just a bunch of infantry. Okay, well, no artillery, no support functions. But still, some use here. So there. Put them down to there. Right, that will help. Now.
Angetreten. Befehle.
Let's strike there as well. Okay, that looks like reasonable ground force military operations. Now we have this airbase over here, so let's use it to bring in 100 more naval bombers we can deploy, and yeah, let's put them operating here. I was thinking about putting them in the Western Med, but excuse me, let's put them there. Now up here, Venice. Okay, let's throw in 60 tactical bombers. Now we'll put them up in the Po region as ground support. And we have some close air support, so let's put in 40 of those guys. Also into this region and support combat operations. Okay. There we go. I think that, oh, well, let's, okay, we can do a Chief of the Navy because we have 500 points. Robert Winterstein. Want to get Franz von Kiel. Let's do von Kiel. Don't know why, but the name appeals. It looks more in a military or naval uniform. Yeah. Okay. That'll help maybe a little bit with our naval operations. Well, I'm also mentioning our naval operations. We have somebody to assign here. I guess we do. Yeah, let's put you convoy rating here. Where is that? Oh, this fleet here. There we go. Come out to there. Okay. Sorry, let's see, keep this. Okay, so there we go. There we go. I think that's how we're going to continue operations. So let's come back this way and let the clock go. You support that attack.
Bereit zum Ausrücken.
Ah, hello, Mr. President. Sure, of course. And hey, Toyjet, how you doing? Ask away. I'll see if I can answer them, and if it's a Kaiserreich question, Toyjet may also be able to answer them. He probably knows this better. Well, probably, definitely knows this better than I do. Okay, good. We've now, well.
Ihre Befehle. Ausrücken.
He's pilot promoted. Is there any tutorial for this game? If you're referring to Kaiserreich, I don't know. Well, there's definitely various Let's Plays. It's developed over time, and I do believe I remember that there were some tutorials, but I don't know. They may be out of date by now. So, I've never played a game like this one before. Are you referring to Kaiserreich or Hearts of Iron 4, generally speaking? There's a bunch of tutorials on Hearts of Iron 4. Oh, an in-game tutorial. Yeah, there is a tutorial mode for this. Boy, it's been so long since I've looked at it. I mean, years. But there is a Hoi 4 tutorial mode. Okay, that you can try the tutorial out. Enable dockyard. What did we just... We just got that. Okay, which will definitely help us. Naval buildup. Dockyards are good, but they're not critical. Industrial parks, industrial region. You may do that. Hey, thanks for following the channel. Do appreciate that. Hearts of Iron 4 is all there is as far as it is. There is no 5 yet. Yeah, there is an in-game tutorial. And there's lots of tutorial vids out there for the game. If you want to, you can scroll down and see a link to my channel, and I have also some basic stuff on it. Rifle trials. Somewhat. I like the game. The biggest problem I have with it is the combat AI is not very good. So I still can only give it a qualified, you know, yeah, I do sort of like it, but I have time, or I have a bit of trouble just recommending it. I like Hearts of Iron 3 better still. But it's a bit more of a complicated game. You just scroll down and link to the YouTube channel. You just hit the subscribe button and check those videos out. Okay. Hey IKB, good to have you here. Okay, we are down on infantry, good, we're down on artillery. We're going to do more artillery, I think. Let's do 2 more artillery and then, well, it won't be quite 5, but we need a lot more steel then, so let's there we go. More steel from Germany. And we don't have enough fuel. That's also probably hindering it. So, oh, well, we're already here. Not getting very much from Romania. Or, well, we're getting a lot from Romania, but not enough, and it's not full. I don't know why they're not giving us more. Dutch East Indies is reduced down. Let's and I just, for those of you just showing up, which that's most of you, I've got a special I'm going to be making after this episode. Oh, you're pushing out. No, you come down here. You come over here. That you guys might be interested in. Oh, Bulgaria's pushing into there. Okay. Fine. Push into there. Oh, we still haven't gotten across here.
Zum Ausrücken. Bereit.
Hey, drunken barbarian. Good to have you here. Okay, well, let's push here again. Hoping just to tie up troops. Assembly line production, need that. Better production capabilities with what's already there, that will help. Okay. We're still in 41, so we don't want to push down into these just yet. Transfer control systems, ballistics, computer. Well, it's good that Bulgaria's been pushing up. That's nice of them.
Ausrücken! Bereit zum Ausrücken!
Oh, they control the water too much for us to get across the strait? Is that it?
Achtung!
Yeah, we can produce more military factories or other things, but I think military factories are the thing we want to produce. Oh, come on. Come on. Who said stop charging uselessly into the barricades? You've almost made it across a few times. Get some of your better organized units and get them up there and push them in. We don't take excuses here like, oh, the men are all dead and things like that.
Bereit zum Ausrücken! Befehle? Bereit! Zuhören! Zuhören!
Oh, come on. We're supposed to be taking these before the Bulgars do so that we can get the territory.
Angetreten!
There we go. That's what we needed to do. Hey, Lum.
Befehle!
Okay, now that we're all here, charge. Does that mean the French have landed? Oh, yeah, maybe.
Ihre Befehle!
No, they got all. Okay, everybody come on around town this way.
Ausrücken!
Hey, Arno. Since I'll say again, since people are still just showing up here, after this episode, I've got sort of an interesting rant special thing sort of prepared. Don't know, is a prepared thing a rant? It's not really a rant. Well, maybe it'll turn into a rant, but it's
Angetreten!
meant to be a somewhat thoughtful
Ziel anvisiert!
thing. Hey, Ari. Well, it's going to focus on Iran, but it's also sort of broader than that as well. Oh, come on, people. No one said stop attacking. Everyone, you're supposed to keep attacking. They only have a few divisions here. Yeah, they're swinging in and out, but just keep putting in the good ones. Script, no, but notes, yes. Stuff prepared. I do. Whenever I've tried and I've made for like the channel welcome video, I wrote a brief thing. When I try to read it, it comes off really stilted and bad. But if I make notes, these aren't very detailed notes. But if I make notes, sure, certainly, we'll take some extra equipment. It's still me just talking, so it normally does pretty well. Okay,
Bereit zum
yeah, you
Ausrücken.
attack down into here.
Bereit zum Ausrücken.
One horsey unit comes down this way, up over to here. Another horsey unit moves into Athens because we want to get there fast.
Ihre Befehle?
So do you. So those units there. You push to here. You guys push to there.
Zuhören.
You pursue the retreating forces.
Achtung.
Oh boy, can't wait, John. Yeah, you're right, Lum. That's how I do sound. Of battle lines plans, we'll never get used to that. I also attack from both sides in Athens. Yeah. That would be better, but they may also be attacking from, I think this is the French over there. Message, okay, cancel their Lend-Lease, okay. Okay, you guys here,
Ihre Befehle?
you march to here. You attack up into there. You attack into there. You
Angetreten.
keep going to there, around to here. And yeah, it would have been better to come. Let's go send you up over there. Oh, we are attacking from both sides. That's good. Battle plans suck, in my opinion. Yeah, I could, trust me, I could be playing more organized. I've sort of gotten somewhat used to this kind of thing just because we'll spend the research on it, because I'm used to trying to make things flow a bit faster. When you see me playing Hearts of Iron 3, that's me playing Hearts of Iron 3 sort of fast and hurried compared to what I really would play as in, you know, my normal sort of games. And Hellenic Socialist Republic has collapsed. Very good. Oh, more needed equipment. Cool. And so things could just take a long time. Okay, now let's send you guys up over here. You guys back here, so we're gonna see if we can get these guys out here on Corfu. You come down here. You come over here. Okay, well, we've been pumping more into artillery, and we still need more artillery and more infantry equipment. More support equipment. Oh, bloody, we need just more everything. Okay, well, we're getting a lot from Greece, more factories. And the lack of some of this equipment is hurting some of our attacks. I am sure of that. And now we need more steel. Okay, well, I guess we're not really. Don't get me wrong, Mike. Yeah, autism soldier mode. Yeah, and that's sort of how I feel it could be. I am absolutely sure people want to see a certain amount of flow to events. Come on, attack. Oh, you're attacking with one single division actively. We got these other divisions here that are well organized, ready to attack. They may not be all in great shape, I'm not saying that, but all I gotta do is push past one division, get here, You made it. Now we've moved another division up. You're still attacking with some of this other stuff. Yes. Okay. Well.
Zuhören. Ihre Befehle?
Back into Modena with you guys just to pin more troops. Pin troops. Pin troops. I suggest you make a specialized destroyer to counter the subs. I'm not building destroyers right now. It's not a bad idea, but I'm just... I think I'm only building subs. Yeah, so we're just doing a submarine sort of navy here. Not that... Yeah, and you can also, oh my god, look, everybody else is advancing everywhere and you guys are stuck here. And we did advance in Greece, of course. Okay, what do we have going on down here? Okay. Now what we're going to do here is, shore bombardment isn't helping very much, so what we're going to do is we're going to go back into port, and then we're going to go on strike force here. So that way they'll now hopefully go join like this big battle here, and hopefully not all get sunk. I see that this is a fairly big fleet action down here. And I'm seeing that. Well, we have some naval bombers already there. Well, let's throw in 20 more. Don't know that it's going to help much. Do you see the first 2020 speech Trump campaign? I gotta say, love the opening. To Macho Man. More subs to work for Germany. Hey, SLD Productions. You had a white screen. Okay. I don't know if I can directly help you. They're really good technical support on the Paradox forums, and you go to the technical sub forum. They actually recently helped me, as in the last few weeks, figure something out. So, and so go in and talk to them. What really helped me was totally uninstalling everything, going in and there's sort of a list of certain files to manually delete that don't get deleted when you uninstall the game, and then reinstall it, and that solved all my problems. So I'm not saying that that will solve your problems. I don't know. Yeah, it's Steam, and so just go. One thing would be just uninstall it from Steam, and then it's under your username file or documents, Paradox, and then the subfolder for Hearts of Iron 4. So it's username, you know, your username, whatever that is, file, sort of direct, documents, Paradox, Hearts of Iron 4. But you can go in and look. You can find a post recently in the last week or two in the technical forum under Gamer 1745. They helped on that, and so that cleared out all my older version of, or my current version of Hearts of Iron 4. And then I just reinstalled it, and it worked. So that might solve your problem. And of course, you guys can, thanks for the follow. You can follow me here. Oh, and you did, SDL. Very good. And of course, if you want to, you can scroll down on the Twitch page there and get my link to my YouTube channel, in which I do have like tutorials on installing some things. and dealing with some of this stuff there. Okay, so we've got Greece.
Zuhören.
These guys are going there. No, you don't need any mountains. But I want a few people sitting on some of the ports. Help deal with any invasions. Have you ever thought of giving Cold War mod a try? I've heard of it. I wouldn't be too objectionable to it. I don't know enough about it to really know whether it's something... Because, quite honestly, I don't think Hoi 4 is a good setup to do Cold War. Now, if you're talking Cold War going hot, and if that's what that is just like... Thanks, Arna. You know, going to like World War III, but just set in the Cold War era. That it could do quite well, I think, but it's different than simply a long-paced Cold War. Actually, sort of more of a... Can you get across? No, you can't get across there yet. Why aren't you entering the battle? Maybe they shouldn't enter the battle. Maybe there's too much in the way of enemy. Okay. So we've improved our artillery. Let's improve our anti-tank guns. Now, yes, I already sort of know. Okay, well, because we have stopped producing basic infantry divisions, we're still producing some. This is not enough. Oh, we are. Oh, we got 1 million manpower, so the manpower is not the issue. Some of the mobile divisions. Okay. So that will help us catch up to our needs. We need more light tanks as well. Quite a few, so let's throw in another light tank and another artillery once we get there. If you're better, you need to hold and re-equip in the north. Yeah, probably do. But it was so promising at the start. My advances were quick and rapid, and I wanted to keep them going. Oh, okay. Putting military factories in strange places. Okay, yeah. Yeah. Much of, well, the Soviet Union, much of it was more, I would say, mining and refining facilities in Soviet territory, as opposed to actual manufacturing of equipment. Where that was going on was more in Germany or Poland or other places. Yeah, maybe I should. I just sort of like the flexibility of thinking if I need to, I'll put something else in as needed. Well, they're no longer getting the shore bombardment, but shore bombardment, I'm sure helped at some level, but obviously didn't get us the win there. Well, this looks like it might happen. Italian Syndicalists leading the battle. German Empire annexed 2 states, Georgia. Okay. Industrial parks, very good. Yeah, yeah. Okay. Well, industrial regions, more civilian factories. I think that's what we're going to do, and then we'll do naval buildup, probably. Yeah, I've been trying to punch into Milan here for a long time, and I want to encircle those guys, but we just have not been able to fight our way into Milan to cut these guys off. And I'm really not intending to take this. I mean, if I can. Hey, thanks for following. If I can take it. Oh, you're Arno's hosting now, but thanks for that too. If I can take it, I will. But this is really more meant as a keeping them from concentrating their forces at any one location. I wish there was a little more of an option to just sort of lightly attack as a pinning attack and not a full committed attack. And so a pinning attack, if they don't honor the attack and move forces there, well then it would succeed. But if they defend well, you're not... Oh, come on, people. Don't give up. That gives them the respite to keep defending. Yeah. Part of my motivation, though, is to retake lost Habsburg territory, and Kingdom of Two Sicilies, which is part of that lost Habsburg territory, is taking up too much territory. I want to conquer more places. Sound military strategy has to come after political considerations. Those are the first things. Okay, now they're down to one division effectively fighting that's almost shattered. Okay, there we go. Finally somebody's over here. Now, of course, they're going to be immediately counterattacked. But hopefully that'll work out. Come down in here. Okay, you guys stop advancing. You guys, yeah. Okay, finally some progress. Oh no, all of you guys. Oh, come on. We'll give the guys up in the north a bit of a respite. Okay, well, we need more production. Okay, combat unit destruction as a air tactic. Very nice. These are all possible to get. We're going to do ground support, and yes, we're going to put in the research bonuses. Yeah, we've officially started to issue pikes to our frontline troops. They worked so well for the Swiss in the past, we figure we could use that. Oh yeah, no, there's a lot of that, but at least now we've got this river line here. We're across here, so let's see. Let's move these guys to this little bit of land on the far side of the river there. Well, we are getting some lend-lease, but not much in the scale of things. At least we took out Greece and got most of it for ourselves. The French, or whoever down here, yeah, the French Republic have a little bit, and of course Bulgaria took Thessalonica. Can we get you down to here? Yeah, good. And let's also move you down to here. Non-aggression pact. Okay, yeah. Your thing, Georgia. That doesn't look like a very Georgian portrait. We need even more steel, but yeah, another 5 rifle factories. Well, we don't disregard human life. We just expect them to get the rifles from the enemy dead. Okay, well. Level 2 fortifications, level 2 fortifications, level 2 fortifications, and level 2 fortifications. That is a significant element of our problem. Let's see, do we have, yeah, let's move this mountain division here, mountain division up to there. Yeah. Well, my understanding, that type of thing actually did happen in elements of Stalingrad, but it was not a common thing, I don't think. It was much more of a... No, French Republic is here now. So they invaded and got that. Now, is that... Yes, yeah, that's the French Republic and not the Commune. Well, at least we're not at war with those people. That's why we can't invade. Well, okay. And just one of these divisions. Let's move you down to here also, and you go and occupy this port. Okay, well, we don't need 14 divisions down here. So let's pick them up, put them on trains. Send them at least up to Venice here. Naval bombers? I don't know. 3 extra right now. So not really. Tactical bombers, we are getting more of those in. I think we've been losing some naval bombers, like 7 there. That looks like about it at the moment. Okay, well, we're going to end this episode here. I want to thank you all for watching. Thanks for liking the videos. If you haven't already, Please subscribe to the channel, and of course I love hearing from you, so please post questions, comments, suggestions, tips. See you next time for more Hearts of Iron.